this isn't the live video, but if you saw my live video, I was making the sauce. So now I've added a touch of tomato sauce, just like the recipe calls for. And then this is going to be my base for my lasagna. And so I added a little bit of tomato sauce. Any kind will do. So I'm just going to add a little tiny bit more just because I would like it a little bit thicker. And now you're just going to let this cook down a little bit. Babe, can you bring me the cheese? Jeffrey, can you bring me the cheese? I'm going to go ahead and do one lasagna layer for you guys. Yeah, can you open it though? I need it opened. And pour it in here, look. Just open this, open these two bags. Yeah, those bags. So while he's doing that, I'm just gonna go ahead and oil those noodles so that they don't get stuck. Yeah. Oops, sorry. I dropped my oil. Excuse me. So you want to oil the noodles just so they don't get stuck. That's what I do anyway. You don't have to, I guess, but that's what I like to do. That's not working. So I'm just going to get my regular olive oil. Use a good brand olive oil because you really want it, you know, to taste good. So, and I'm going to go ahead and add some olive oil to this. I don't know if my aunt does it or not, but olive oil is a really good base for sauce. And don't be afraid to add it. I mean, I love adding olive oil. It's so delicious. Babe, I need you to come hold this now so I can layer the lasagna. So now I'm going to do one layer of lasagna just so you know the process, and then you just keep layering it however you see fit. Okay, so we're going to walk over to the, well, actually, I think that if I put this here, it's going to shut off the stove, so hopefully it won't. Okay, so remember to oil your, this isn't really done yet, but for time purposes, I'm just going to do it so that to show you the process. Again, don't forget to oil the noodles. I'm going to lower that just so it doesn't burn. So what I always do is I actually add a little bit of sauce on the bottom. That's going to prevent it from add a little bit more tomato sauce because to me it doesn't look thick enough. But anyway, so you're just going to add a little bit of sauce at the bottom of the pan. You don't have to add a lot. I just do it so it doesn't get stuck. Then you're going to get the noodles and you're going to layer it. It depends how thick you want it, but let me turn this off because I don't need it on anymore. So that's what I do. And then I add a little bit more sauce, you know, just to have the sauce. I don't like to add a lot of sauce to it because it doesn't need a lot. I mean, it's going to be a big lasagna, so maybe you just might want to add a little bit more. And I hope I'm making it right and doing justice to my aunt's recipe. So you want to use a good Parmesan as well. I buy mine at Sam's, and it's pretty good. So you're going to add just a sprinkle of Parmesan, okay, and then a sprinkle of Romano, Parmesan and Romano, which is really good cheese. Just like that, you don't need a lot. Then you're going to do the mozzarella, which is right here. And again, you don't need a lot because you're layering it. And you don't need a lot of cheese for that. Okay, now I'm gonna put the next layer on. It's a long process, guys, so sorry if you're getting tired or waiting or whatever, but this is just how it is. If you want to make a good lasagna, which I'm not saying is the best, but it's good. Again, you're going to add the sauce, which I think is watery, but it's all right. It'll still be good because it'll dry up. And look at all those tomatoes and bell peppers, and it looks so good. I just can't wait to eat. So you might want to cover the top a little bit more because you don't want the noodles to dry out. It's super delicious, guys, I'm telling you. Kayla, can you get me the other Parmesan cheese that's in those bags?
Of course I will, Mom.
Yeah, we might buy a house this week.
Oh, good.
This week.
Bye.
Wow.
Bye. Bye. You don't have to tell me twice. I'm just kidding. I love having them here.
Where is
Not-
it?
In the bags over there. In those
Oh,
bags.
you said in the fridge.
Yeah. So now the last step. Oh, it's
sure,
really
she's
nice.
on Facebook Live, Ethan.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook Live.
Oh.
So the last step for this is that you're gonna add a really good a little bit of powdered whatever that stuff is. I really don't like to use it, but it calls for it. Did you find it, Kayla? You're gonna wait for it to run? Good. Nathan, can you open this?
No, we'll look at it tomorrow.
Oh, good. You showed your aunt? She'll like it too. Okay, so anyway, I buy this Parmesan. You can use whichever, but it's just a little better quality because you know it says organic and it doesn't look like white. It really actually has a color. So the last step is this. And you might also want to do it in the middle. And so now that's it. You're done. Put it in the oven for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes at the most. And then it's ready and you have lasagna. And here's the sauce. Here's the cheese. Remember all the different cheeses I used? So make it and I hope you like it.